the streets and demanding answers on the anniversary of their son's death. Jeremiah Duggan died on a busy road in Germany in 2003. The police verdict on his death was suicide. His parents dispute that. Erica and Hugo Duggan today travel to the town of Wiesbaden, where they're campaigning to highlight their concerns about the controversial Schiller Institute. From Germany, Elenka Kache reports.
Retracing their son's final steps on the 6th anniversary of his death. In March 2003, student Jeremiah Duggan was found dead on a dual carriageway near Wiesbaden. German authorities recorded the 22-year-old's death as suicide, saying the evidence showed he'd run in front of two cars. But Erica and Hugo Duggan believe the circumstances were more sinister. They've come back to Wiesbaden to campaign against the organisation they believe is to blame.
We've come back to Wiesbaden now 6 years later, and we are saying to the police and to the public prosecutor, we accuse you of not doing a proper job. You've allowed a British student to come to Wiesbaden to go to a so-called peace conference where his life was put in danger because of what they believed he was, because he was Jewish in an organization that professes anti-Semitic teachings.
It was 6 years ago to the day that Erica Duggan received a call from her son in Germany. He'd gone to attend what he believed was an anti-war conference. It was held at the Schiller Institute, an organisation that the Metropolitan Police described in a report to the coroner as appearing to be a political cult with sinister and dangerous connections.
In the early hours of the morning, I received this phone call from my son. He was frightened, he was in terror, he begged me to rescue him. And from then onwards, I was trying to alert the police and get help. 4 o'clock the same day, the police came through the door and said that Jeremiah was dead and that he had committed suicide. And I screamed that one thing it wasn't, suicide.
Not happy with that conclusion, the Duggans' campaign for answers has taken them to Downing Street. Now back in Wiesbaden, they're campaigning to raise awareness about the Schiller Institute. The Institute's founder is Lyndon LaRouche, a man who hasn't shied away from controversy in the past. This convicted criminal has run for president in the state 8 times, with views seen by many as anti-Semitic and anti-British. And from the sleepy town of Wiesbaden, home to the Institute's European headquarters, former members have told us about techniques it uses.
You control your mind by the way you think and what sort of information you can access to. So you don't really read much outside of their own literature, and you don't go to the cinema, you don't watch TV too much. So it's a closed environment. That's how we have brainwashing.
But how can an intelligent person like yourself be part of that?
That's precisely, unfortunately, the same thing with Jeremiah Duggan and many. That's exactly what LaRouche and these organizations are targeting. They're targeting intelligent people.
I don't think my son is anti-Semitic at all, but he has been almost like hypnotized.
We've emailed the Schiller Institute and we've called them numerous times for an interview. And now we're at their offices in Wiesbaden, they're still refusing to talk to us. On their website, however, they express the Schiller Institute has always maintained that it had no involvement whatsoever in Jeremiah's death and has expressed its sympathy to the Duggan family. And the Town Public Prosecution Service also maintains there is no evidence to link the Schiller Institute with Jeremiah Duggan's death.
Wir haben alle Untersuchungen.
In our investigation, we have found no evidence that anybody from the Schiller Institute was responsible for the death of Jeremiah Duggan.
The Duggans think the Germans are dragging their feet, but this case is raising serious questions here in Germany about the Schiller Institute. Elenka Kache, More 4 News, Wiesbaden.